Good morning. Be live in a few minutes. Just watching, listening to Deck right now. Be live probably in a few minutes. Test, 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 test. Just making sure the mic is right. Good morning, good morning. All right, how is everybody today? Lost deck. That was weird. All right. I missed it. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, so I missed that drop. Waited and waited and waited, and then I missed it. All right. Let's see where we go now. This could be the bounce back up. Just waiting to see Deck's room real quick. I put in for the Webanito, but it didn't go back on. Nope. Okay, so he didn't turn it on. All right. Good morning, Sherry. All ready to have a great day? There's your bounce. I changed the contract. You know, when that thing dropped, the contract did change a little bit to 39.25 and a 39.20. Let me just check it real quick. 39.25 and 39.20 on the SPX for the. Okay. Change your contracts all day long, and you're in the right place. So that would be 25, and let's see, that would be 30. Huh, cool. I'm sorry, I got it backwards here. 30, actually it was 25 and 20. That's what it is. Okay, so your SPX would have been 39.25 and 39.20 at the drop to be just out of the money. All right, so if you went into your all products, and you'll see if you put in the SPX, you see the contract change. There's 30. Now it's back up since it's going up. 39.30 and 25. So we came back again. So that's, but when it hit the bottom, it changed contracts. So you know what? Just take that out. Leave the old one above. That's just 39.35.30. See, wow, that was a nice drop. Deck waited all that time, and he didn't take advantage of the whole thing. That was amazing. He got out way too soon. And here we go, back again. Now this here should be on SPY, first of all. Somehow my this thing here should be on unlink. There you go. That's what moved it. We watch the SPY. We watch the SPY, we trade SPX. Come on. I have not traded today this morning. I have not done anything. I don't know what's with Deck's volume. I told him to turn on Webanito, but he didn't. Now I guess he's on his own. Let me make sure my volume's off for him. Okay. How's everybody doing today? All right. A lot of you, any of you were in, just do something real quick since Kush is gone. Let people know in his room that are just hanging out that we are live. One second. Okay, desktop. PT. Okay, so now we came back up to the 13 and bounced off the 13, coming back down. Let's see where we end up here. And what was our high of the day? We never hit that 393. I knew that was going to happen. Let's see, 239. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, that's NVIDIA. Didn't we just hit 392? Let's see, did we hit it? I did go to the bathroom. 392.99. I don't think that traders are going to be happy with that. I think they're going to come back for one more try to see if we can get a option ban. I was just looking at your name. I was putting you on another list. We never spoke. I know there's a bunch of you that gave me your numbers. I haven't been feeling good the last 4 or 5 days. I have a little low-grade fever. I don't know what from. So I haven't really been myself. So I didn't do anything this weekend but take it easy. Okay. Put that index room. There it is. Okay. Yes, Deck achieved his principle. He gave Deckmart Trades out free, and what's he got? 4,600 people. It's got the largest amount of people ever. So a lot of those people, of course, will renew. Thank you. Better has 2 T's. To feel better, you have to have 2 T's. Thanks. It's the thought that counts. So you can all hear me, okay? All right. And you know what I forgot this morning? I know it. And let's see. The chart should get clearer now. I had it on 480. I lost it for a second. Oh, God. I'm trying to lose weight. I've actually been walking. I've walked 15 miles this week in the last 7 days. I'm doing about 3 miles a day just to walk. You know, when you eat too many pizzas for too long. Okay, so right now we're at the 13. You can see we're in the 13 exponential. All right, and I think that we're going to see this go up one more time. You know what makes me? I woke up late this morning. I wasn't in. And then I get in, and then Spy Proby's putting on there. Like, anybody know when active traders can come on? And I love that because the fact is, you know, there are people in here that look for me on a daily basis because obviously they found what I found, a different way to trade options that works. And even though I've lost money, you know, nobody wins every day. And that's because I don't use stop losses. And when you get that big drop and you're not ready for it, like if you were here and you were in a call, and it's going up, and you think it's going to hit that 393, but it never gets there, and boom, it just drops down, and you hold because you think it's coming back. And this time it did. But what if it didn't? What if it just continued to come back down like here, you know, and back to the VWAP? So we're looking for that setup where we almost touch. I would say really our upper would be about 393.60 would be an upper target right now. So if I was to put a target, that's what I would put. Is that target. And if I went back in time, I don't know if I'd see it. I may have to go back a little further because I'm only on a 1 minute. But look what's happening here. Like I told you, 392.99 is not a solid number. All right. And I'm looking and I'm seeing my other computer. Boy, is that behind. Why? I hope we're not going to have problems today with the internet here. So let me just do a little test real quick, like I always do. So no big deal. It's just to see how long of a delay there is. All right. So you'll see my finger will come up for a second and should be at 9 seconds. Okay. We're normal. We're about 9 seconds. That other computer, I don't know. I changed the battery, but it seems that when I do video streaming, it lags. I can't change it. And it's a hardwired computer. Let's see if we can get that high a day one more time. You know what kills me about Deck? He watched it for $3. I'm assuming because I really wasn't there the whole time. But he watched it for all those dollars, saying he was going to go to a certain point. Why didn't he just get into a call? You know? Wow. In fact, my internet is at 370, 400. I just hit 400. I'm averaging about let's see, went below 290, 297. That's all I need to know. So that's quick enough for streaming. I don't understand why he just didn't do a call till he got there, you know? Take the call up to the point or right below the point that you think, and then switch over. He could have made all that money on the way up and saying, you know, we'll make $1,000. Another thing, folks, if we got 2 minutes, we're waiting for this to go up. You know, talking about the theta at this hour is ridiculous, okay? And I hate not to bump heads with Deck, but I don't agree. If you keep yourself right here, this is out of the money, right? Here's your SPY, all right? Whether it's the SPY or the SPX, doesn't matter. Add a 0 to this and you got the SPX, 39.30, 39.25, okay? Just add a 0, you got the SPX. So right now, if we look at this, here's our delta on a call, 46. Our theta is more than 2 times. It's perfect. And even if you to go that far out of the money, your theta would be that low, well, so would your delta. But if your call goes in the direction and the right trend, and you pick the right direction, then this 12 will become 34. It'll build up, up, and up, and up. If you take this now, 47, and the stock goes up, then this 47 can become 78. The higher the delta, the quicker and the faster it will print up. You ever watch an option, you go, I don't understand. You're watching the contract, and you're so far out of the money, and it's going up, but the contract's not moving because you're down here. This thing moved 12, 13. It moved a couple of pennies. It only moves pennies, okay? Think points, not pennies. We're thinking dollars. So if you have a little larger account, stay just out of the money. Or if you have a really big account, stay one in the money. If you pick the right direction, with a 60, I always look for 40 to 50 on the delta. And I will, every time I'm in a contract, I don't worry about it. If it's going in my direction, I stay in. It's going to go up. I'll make my money. If it goes down, then Then I'm going to get out. I have a plan, and the plan says if it drops a certain amount, I got to get out and take my loss. Okay. And the same thing with the puts. Okay, just out of the money. So if you're at a 42 delta and the stock starts dropping, the delta on this is going to go up. Okay, because the puts go, the price goes up when the stock goes down. On a call, the puts go, the call's price goes up as the stock goes up, and that's what you want. So if you pick the wrong direction, then get out and start again. Okay, there we go. Right now, where are we at? 390. We're at 392 and 393 on a call. What did I have on my contracts on the board? I had 392 and 393, so it hasn't changed. All right, so we'll go back to our regular thing in a couple of seconds. It should come back on the board. There it is on that one. Let's see what happens on my other one. So you can see when he talks about the theta, I wouldn't worry about theta until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, because if you're taking ODTEs, all right, that's stocks that end on that day. Today's stocks that end today, and would Tesla be an ODTE? No. Why? Because we pick Friday's contracts. It would only be an ODTE if you were in it on Friday for that Friday's date. All right? Other than that, I can't believe this computer is so slow. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Can't figure it out why it's doing that. 20. Can't get it to move like this one does. This one comes right back in a few seconds. The other one, it takes minutes. Okay. I can't wait till June when DEC actually has that new program, and we'll be on the same channel at the same time, and there'll be no delay whatsoever. So here, like I told you, so if you had gotten to a put, because I told you, active traders said this is going to go back and hit 393 because most traders are what's that word? They're temperamental. They don't like things that are out of place. They want that even number. It's got to probably jump really quick one time. Remember, I'm saying right now that we have anywhere from 393 to 390, just above or just below this upper VWAP plot. And if you have a VWAP, here's my VWAP here, and you don't have an upper and a lower VWAP plot, you're making a big mistake. And so what you want to do is go in your VWAP, open it up, and it says lower band, make sure it says show plot, and upper band shows plot. And I'm telling you, if you do this, you have a tool on that is so valuable that even your Bollinger Bands aren't gonna, that's why people have Bollinger Bands open, because those bands do the same thing. They'll put it where the upper and lower plots are, maybe slightly above. That's why I say if it reaches this point, it could go up as high as 393.54 and then come back down. Right now, look what's happening. What's happening? See? So at 350, when it dropped to here, right there, I said at 392, we're going back up, and there it is. Okay, so I wish I traded it. Okay, I haven't traded today, and I may not trade today. I don't know yet. I'm really not feeling up to it. My eyes are teary-eyed. I already put some drops in it. I just got to take. It's 11:15. Let me just take my blood pressure medication so I don't take off. Hold on 1 second. Watch the board. Can you hear me? Watch that board. Okay. There we go. There we go. So, there's your new higher day, like I said. Anybody played the call? Did anybody take that first alert that I give and do the call? Because there you are. Just as I said would happen. Just as I said. All right. There's your new higher day. I put the resistance up to, as you can see, 393. And we just hit. Ready? 393.02. There's your even number. Get ready. We could see a possible pullback. Now, I'm not saying it's going to pull back right now. I'm saying we could see a pullback. Okay? And if so, let's say the product's probably changed. 39.30 would be the put right now. So 39.30, and the call would be 39.35 at this very moment. Okay? Remember, the contracts do change when the stocks change. All right. So if you want to be just out of the money again, remember we're up a little. Just take a quick look, real quick look, just to show you. All right. And let's go SPX, because when you go with SPY, you just have to go to the next dollar. So you see 39.35 and 39.30 on the put right there, just out of the money. You see how this works? Now, if you're trading the SPY, what contract? 394, and then 393 on the put. So you got 394 on the call and 393. If you want to stay a little closer to the money, you can stay 393, 393. But I would go out of the money just for all intents and purposes. Get used to doing that and do that, okay? It is done and into tournament bracket. Don't go anywhere right now. Why does he put this shit in here? I don't get that. Why are you sending people anywhere right now? What tournament? See, put it in Dex room. Good. How about your own room? They probably put it in all the rooms. Okay. But I wouldn't be checking off going into looking somewhere else right now. I'd stay watching the prize. And the prize right now, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? All right. If we go in, let's say we're going to put an upper target in. I'm not saying because I put it in here that it's going to hit. But let's go and put it around right there. All right, so let's put this here. Let's edit this. Come on, open up. 39.35. We're going to call this upper target, right? You like when I do this? Upper target. It's probably going to be a little higher. We'll show it on the right. Okay, we're going to make this red. Anything that's above, whenever we're going for a target that's above us, it's always red. Okay? And anytime we're going something a target below us, it's green. And because it's not our actual trend line, we're going to do that. So I'm going to put this even up a little further. Like I said, I think we're going to push it up to about 50. Let's just say 50. All right, for right now, 50. All right, so 393.50 is the upper target. It does not mean we're going to hit that upper target. Give me a second, my light goes out. I need a new light. It just makes it easy for me to see the keys on my... All right, so you can see here, and don't forget, if you do something like this, go back and put the hand back so you can move stuff around. Activate this, and we're going to put this up a little higher. Right now, I'm leaving it at 393.20, which is a little high. Let's see, my VPN. It lets me know that I'm not in, and it's okay. There's your pullback. Always pull back, and your 13. Now your 13's gone up because the last pullback, the 13. We were right down there. It was about 390, 342, 392.50. So you can see this is moving up with the stock as it moves up. All right. Let's see right now. Let's make it a little bigger. I like it a little bigger. It takes up more room on the chart. I don't know. Let's see. Let's leave it right there. Here we go. We're still on the 1 minute. If we're checking anything, it's going to show up. See? I don't even have to. That's the first time I've even looked all day. It's going to show up because we've been going up for an hour, so that's all. If I'm doing it in a 5 minute, remember, if you have a small account and you trade on the 5 minute, you might not see something coming down too quick. And if it comes 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes and it comes down and you're still waiting because it's on a 5 minute, the next one that hits you could be really hard and it can cost you a lot if you don't have a stop loss put in there. And that's why I'm leaving it on the 1 minute, okay, for right now. Anyway, it's only 11:20. All right, everybody with me? Anybody watching Tesla? Okay, if you're watching Tesla, remember, Tesla works a little differently. It's not in dollars, it's in 250 increments. So if it's at 180.70 right now, that means that the call is at 182.50 and the put will be at 180. It just evens out to the 250 below, all right? And the SPY works to the next dollar. So if I have, on the SPY, I have, 393.01. So 393 is the put and 393 is the call right now. You could do 394 as your call for the call. 394 as a call, but you could do at the money. At the money is when you're at the money. It's 393 and it's at 393. That is called at the money. So we're doing at the money. So you could actually even do 392 for the put, going another dollar down. So probably that's the right thing to do. Go 392 and then 394. Well, then you're $2 each. We want to stay about $1 in direction. But right now, there's again, we see we have a pullback to the 13 exponential at 392.90. We're not done yet. And you see right there? So you get that pullback and then right back up above. So right now you can see that the bulls are winning. The market is up. And let me just bring something else up for you guys real quick. I'm going to bring up FinViz. Okay, open that up. Come on. There you go. So let's open this up real quick and open. And you can see the market's up. It's strong today. We're up 474. The Nasdaq's strong today at 262, and even the S&P's at 78, 79. And here you can see your top gainers today are AWMB, all right, AMBI, FRC, PACW, Walmart. Is that Walmart? No, I don't know what that wall is. It may be a Western Alliance. Okay, I would say Walmart is probably W. MTC and MCB. All right, so those are your top gainers right now. These are your top three right at the moment. Okay, and I'm not running my scanner on this one, so I don't know exactly what's going on as far as that. Let's see. Come on back. Come on. There we go. All right, that one's good. Oh, that one came back quick this time. Good. Let's see. Does that work? All right, just trying to see. And let me go grab contracts right at the moment again. Let me be sure. Remember, as it goes up, the contracts go up. All right. And if Tesla, yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean Tesla. Tesla is at 182.50 for the call. And let me see what I've got in here. I've got Tesla at 182.50. Oh, that was the call at 182.50 and put it 180. That's correct. And let me see. Oh, shoot. Wrong direction on that. Okay. Arrow. Let's check this. 393 and 392 on the SPY. So that's going to be now 394. 394. And then on the call, it's going to be 393. As long as we stay above 393. Okay. Delete. And then the other one, okay, let's see. I'm not sure. I have to look at that real quick. Is, go to my old products for a second. What do we got? Wow, 40 and 35. So it's gone up even more. 40 and 35. So I've got 40. So it's gone up 5. Let's see. There's 40. And as long as we stay up there, new higher day. It might even be higher. But here we go. There's the contracts real quick. All right. So get ready. What did I tell you before? You remember? So we went over the resistance. There's my high. And remember, originally I wanted to put this at 50, like 60. I put it at 50. But I'm going to I'll leave it at the 50 right now. It's just getting close to my mark. So I'm just going to put up a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm just above my mark. And right near the top of my upper VWAP, which is 73. So we still could run even more. But again, I was correct. All right. I not only told you when we were at below 392.50 that it was going to run because of the high of the day. I told you it was going to run even higher to a new upper target, which I put up there, and so far we're good. Now, what I'm waiting for is for it to get to that target, and that's where I want to do my put. Because then I think it's going to pull back. And we might even, if it goes and it gets strong, if we can get over 393.75, then we could be looking at a 395 day. All right. And with the market this strong right now and people at edge, I think they want to keep the markets up. All right. So let's just say it may never get there. And I don't want to be like, if it gets there or not. Give me 1 second. I got to real quick. Cough drops. Okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. Let me get. Hold on. I am here. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I saw my cat. She was sleeping on the couch, and I had to go up and give her a kiss. You know, you just see your animals. They're like your children. You know what I mean? And I love my children at a distance, but I love my animals even closer. Isn't that mean? I didn't check my what do you call it this morning. But wow, look at that. Ooh, I was close. I walked away. I didn't even realize that. Look at that, how close I was. Remember, I had originally at 393.50 and I pushed it up so it wouldn't be as close. And look at that. I hit that high. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm going to say right now, we still have support. Well, we have resistance there about 393.25. Let's put our support up, and this is why I like it bigger. 392. Let's say 392.75. What happened? It didn't. All right, hold on 1 second. 392.75. We're gonna bring our support up. Makes it very tight on the channel, and I'm gonna make it a little larger so it's a little easier to see. Like I said, you can't see as much, but right here. Come on, where am I? There you go. This way I can see that upper part when I do that, and I know it's at 393.78, and I don't think we're done yet. But right now I'm going to put my resistance. It might be a little higher. Let's see, 35. Where is that? 30 at 30. But there's our tip right there. I'm going to leave it. I think I'm right. 393.25. And where's my 13 is here. It's 393 and 392.90. We could drop to 393.90 and then come back. But I'm still going to leave real support at 392.75. You with me? Now, remember, this changes contracts from time to time, so they go up and down. The SPY and Tesla won't change much, but SPX will. So right now, if I looked at SPX contract, okay, I'm talking, well, it didn't change much. We're still at 39.35 and 39.30 on the put. Yeah, it did change. So I'm going to change them real quick. So if they're up, if they come down like now, all right, then it's going to be 39. What did I say? 39.30. And this will be 35. Where are we at? 30. I think that's correct. Let me do a quick check before I put it out there. 39.35. It is. It's correct. Okay. And 30. There you go. So there's the contracts when it's down, and the upper one is when it's up. So when it comes back up again, you can change your SPX contracts up a little. If you're not in it, once you're in it, you can't change anything. All right, and don't change, because if you do that and you change and then you try to get out of it, and you're getting out of it a different price range, it won't sell because there's no contract at that price. That happened to me last week. Do you remember, guys? I was up almost $2,000 and ended up losing $2,000 because I couldn't figure out when I finally changed contracts, because I had thought I was sold out when I wasn't, and I was up. Like, my thing looked great, but that really ruined me. That was a spiral for me down. That really hurt me that day. I had like 6 days in a row, 5 days, 7 days in a row. I won every trade, or at least every day. So that hurt. That put me in a bad direction, I will admit. I just want to check real quick. I didn't check this morning, but I check my crypto every morning. I woke up late this morning. I always make sure that it's all sound and good and I got paid. Okay, let's see. There we go. I'm in. And every morning I am getting right now, you're going to love this. That's it, right? $16,899.63. I get that for 8 days. So far I've gotten one, two, three, four, five. Let's see, I'm on page 2. No, I didn't get any paid there. 5. I put in 110K last week, and I'm getting, like I said, 16,899.63 times 8. I've already gotten 2, 4, 5 days I've been paid. So far, let's see, what is that? $16,899.63 times, what did I say? 5, 2, 4, 5 is, that's 84,000. Okay, but when I'm all done, I'm going to get 16,899.63. I put every dime I had in times 8. I would get back 135,197 minus the 110. I'm actually making, what was that? Minus 110. A quick, didn't come out. 110. Well, it's 25,000. I'm making 25,000 in 8 days on that, which is not a bad 8-day, a weekly, like putting your money in the bank. So I'm very excited about that. And then I'll take the next step after that, which is I'm going to be doing trading on crypto options a little bit. And I expect to be able to bring it up about 10% a day. So on 135, even if I bring it 10%, even if it was 8%, on 135, 10% is 13,000. So anywhere between 10 and 13,000 a day, I should be able to build my account until I get to 300,000. Then I'm going to put the 300 in, and I'm going to do the same thing again for another 10 days, and then I should be up to 380,000. I'll make 82,000 on the next move, and I'm very excited about it. It's been working. I spoke to actually Caesar this weekend, who was a great help to me. He knows options as well as he knows futures, and the man isn't getting enough recognition in his room, and you guys are making a mistake. When he's on, sometimes, whether you go to me or him or back and forth, that's fine. You should listen to him. This man made $350,000 last year doing futures, and he can help you with options and futures. You can ask him questions. He's easy to talk to. I talked to him on the phone. I helped him when he first came in, and I'll tell you what, I love the guy. He's a brother. He really is a brother. Okay, and I'm going to move this back up. We hit a new high. We're going to put it right at the high and call it the resistance. So everything that I said is going to happen so far has happened. Okay, Deck thought it was going to pull all this back down. I wasn't so sure of that. I wasn't so sure about the theta. Well, I know the theta is nothing to worry about at this moment. Okay, and again, if we look at all products, SPX, real quick, 39.40, 39.35. So if you're not in a contract, you were going to do a put, you do 39.35. If you're going to do a call, do 39.40. So you can raise that up again, all right? So you can see. So I'm going to get rid of the top one there. I'm going to delete it. And really what I'm going to do is just change right now. This copy. I don't know. Let's see, 393. Now, SP, the SPY is 394 on the call, so it's still correct. Everything else is correct. All right, so what did I just say? We want to do I forgot already. Let me take a quick look. And there's your pullback. So even on your pullback, you're at 35 and 30. 35 and 30. And that's exactly where we're at right now. So if it goes up, you know you can raise it a little. But that was some pullback right there. And that's why I said you never know. And there it is. There it is, folks. There's your pullback. We're going to bring this down. Even though that was a high, I'm going to bring it down a little low. I'm going to tweak it to 40. All right? So 39.40 is where you had all your resistance. Actually, I may even go a little lower. I still think really, even though we got there, I think there was a lot of resistance. Let's see what 35 looks like. I'd like to tweak it out at times. I think it's right there. And there it comes. Look at it, right back up. Right back up. Wouldn't be surprised if we hit that 393.50. This we have at 60 right now. But you see, it's going up. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to move my upper, and this does not mean that we're going to hit it. It just means that the whole market is still going up. So I'm going to move this up to 393.75. And right now, our biggest target to get over is 393.50. But I'm going to put our resistance right now at 393.30 as top resistance. Okay? Now, as far as bottom resistance, we still have the 92, but I know it could drop really quick. You got to be very careful. I'm going to put this up to about 90. All right? So let's tweak this up to about 392.90. That's going to give us a tighter channel. Anybody who's watching Tesla, I'm going to say Tesla at this point is got support right at 180. Okay, definitely strong support at 180. And I'm going to say that 190, and I think that's where I have it. I'm sorry, not 190. I have it 180, and I'm going to bring my resistance point up to about 181 and 25 cents for right now. All right, as my resistance. Actually, it might be a little higher. I'm gonna bring it to, you know what? As long as we're right here, I'm gonna leave it there. 180, 181.25 resistance. 180 as definite support, or the VWAP. Okay, here's a nice pullback on the SPY. Anybody who got into that put contract, all right, you can see right now you would have made a little money here. If you got in at 393.45, you could have made yourself 50 cents. That would have been a quick 250 on 5 contracts. And look at this back and forth. So what are we doing right now? We're in this channel going up, trying to push over, came back, but staying. We stayed at about 390 at 393. We came back up again. Didn't hit it. We hit a new higher day right there. We didn't catch it here. Comes back down. You remember I always tell you, pull back, spring forward, like a bow and arrow. Pull it back and let go of the arrow. Watch the arrow fly. And here we go. So when we get to this new high right now, one of two things going to happen. We're going to get a double rush or like a double whammy. Let me just see real quick. So the puts that are coming up would be around 39.35. Mine's at 30. I'm going to raise it one more time because I'm going to be ready. Okay, 39.35. I want to see this thing pop. When it pops, then I'll be ready to hit that button and maybe do a put and bring it back one more time. Because I don't think we're ready yet. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's see, I'm 1160. Let's see. I want my contract to be going down right now. 1160. Come on. I have an upper tail up there. Upper. Let's see. Come on. I don't like the 30 cents. It's about 20 cents now. It was 30 cents on the spread. But that's on SPX. Okay. 40. Let's see. 23. Just be patient. I don't like that doji. See that upper shadow? That's a doji. All right. That upper shadow shows pullback. So it might have a slight pullback. Back from 1250 down to 1190, 1180 on the contracts. I don't want that. So let's see, where are we at? I can't see it. I really need my eyes done. I need my teeth done. I need everything done. Can't take it anymore. Don't get old, folks. It ain't worth it. It's not everything it's cracked up to be. Even your grandkids don't recognize it. Okay, Tesla's going up too. So we're going to bring that one up to 50. I'm going to bring that one up 180, 50. It's still going. I think this is going to still go too. I'm going to bring Tesla to resistance at 75, just so I don't have to keep doing it. 75. It's not really there yet, but it will. Still going to leave the VWAP. And here we go. Here we go. This contract. I want to see this contract at about 1050. Come on, really go, 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 go. Hit it. Ready? Come on. May not hit it. I may miss it. See, Deck would buy now, and then when it goes up, he'd hit. But what if it hits 50, 55, then it keeps going? And I get screwed on the thing. What do we have going here? See, I don't need a trend line to see. Right now, we're even up. We're even up. We're looking for a new higher day. Any second, we're going to get one. We're going to get one. Here it is. Here it comes. Ready? 11:10 on the contract. Let's see what the contract is real quick before I go anywhere. 39.30, 39.35, 39.35 now. Real quick. That's where I'm at. Okay. That's where I'm at. Here we go. Here we go. One more higher day. So let's put this back up and say right now that we have all resistance at 50. Okay, right up there. We're trying to get past this point right there. And we're not. We're getting a lot of resistance. Damn. That was 50 cents on the contract. I don't want to chase it. Be patient. We might get a little more pullback here. I might get a little more pullback. Got 39.35. That brings me to change my put to 40. All right, so I got 39.40 and 39.35. Man, the contract just went about went 90 cents, 80 cents. I missed it. Missed the pullback. That sucks. But you just don't know when it's going to go for it. It looks like it still might, but I don't like that. See the upper shadow? That I don't like. But right here across, okay, if you put right there, got 393.38 across. So 393.40, we do have a lot of resistance. We have a high day of 45. Let's bring it back down. Let's see if we can get past this point. If I bring it down, it'll probably meet it. Let's see, one more time. Anybody in any contracts right now? Anybody? Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Damn. I'm not in anything yet. I have not been able to secure a position that I feel comfortable with yet. And there you go. There's your pullback. Let's see if it holds. Damn, I wanted to get a little higher. I wanted to get to this top view up. We may not see it, and we may. Remember, there's a lot of fake out. This is heavily manipulated. So just imagine right now, right here, you got 200,000. This is on 1 minute. This is 165. So 200, 365. And here, 365, 465. So you have about 500,000 shares that are being traded right here. So somebody is manipulating with anywheres between, let's say, 300,000 and 400,000 one person. There's your lower shadow, which means we should reverse and go back up now. Let's see if that happens. And FinViz, we're still very, very strong in the day. We were 460. We're 460 right now. Very strong in the day. In fact, look at your S&P 500. There's very little red in here. If you're doing red today, you got a problem. All right, your company might be in a problem because everybody else is doing great. All right. Let's see one more time. You might want to be in that call. All right. You might want to be in that call right now. That would be 39, could be 39.35. It might have come down a little. If I want to look real quick, I go up here and say, you see, 39.35. When it comes back down, the contract comes a little lower. So you can go to 39.35. What happens if I stay in the 39.40 active? Okay, well then you're just a little bit more out of the money, so it's no problem. You're at a 39 delta. You're still fine. Okay, so if you're at 39.40, you're fine. And if you're 39.35, then you're 39, let's say 39.40, 35, you'd be in the money instead of 39.30 just out of the money. So you can bring them down 5 if you want right now. Bring it down to 39.30 if you weren't already in a contract, which I just did. And the other one to 39.35. It'll make your contracts a little bit more money. Let's see. Yeah, made it more on one, and so I'm about $10 on the puts and about $10.90, $9.80. I can, you can regulate that out. But I told you it's going to go back up now. Let's just make sure it doesn't bounce off that 13-day. Did I have a cough drop yet? You know what? Let's go for this. Let's go for my protein bar. I need some protein, girl. I need protein, girl. Give me 1 second. I need to just add I need to add something on my board real quick. WhatsApp. I don't always want to use my phone. Link devices. Come on. Link device. Password. Bingo. It's got it. Okay. So it's now on my computer. Anybody here uses WhatsApp? I like WhatsApp. It's good. let's get out of here. And I need to go into mode of plugging in my phone. Okay. So my phone doesn't go down in power. I leave it charged all day long. There you go. Wasn't using much power, which is good. And there's your pullback. What a hurt. What a hurt to me. I didn't get, see, I'm doing something else and I missed out. And there's your pullback. That sucks. 392.85. So 392. Let's just bring it down a little bit since I saw 85 in there. Right there. All right, and we're starting to create lower lows. That hurt. That changes everything. Not in anything. I hope some of you were in the put and you made some money on that. Okay? And let's see. What do I got? Big down. That's not too bad. Okay, contracts now. We will be in 39.30. Let's see. And that's what I got. We're still in the right contracts. We still might spring up. We're not done yet, but I'm going to give it one more shot and see if it springs off the 13. We may never hit that upper target. So, okay, let's do that. Where's my lower view up? It's all the ways. Where is my lower view up? Look at that. It's all the ways down. I don't even see it. Hope it's not. Where is my lower view up? Where's my VWAP? Oh, it has to be really low because here's my VWAP. So you can see how strong we are still, but we are going down now. So it's going to go to 39.25 in a second. The contract's going to change. It'll be 39.25. Let's see. It's 39.30 still. 39.30, but it will be 39.25 very soon. Let's see. Wow, I can't believe this pullback. That's it. Missed it. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay. Activate this down and bring it to 39.60. 39.60. Let's bring this back to 25. So we're still in some sort of a channel here, but we are starting to build lower lows. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So we start to drop even lower, but be careful. This could be, they may want people to start going into the puts, and then they go into the puts. What happens? Then all of a sudden it springs up, goes all the ways up, and you get crushed. So let's be careful. Okay, we don't want to get crushed today. We don't want to get crushed any day. Okay. Get a little protein in the system here. So did you all miss me yesterday? I just couldn't go live. I need a day off. So unless I'm absolutely killing it and so much is going on Fridays and Mondays, pretty much I'm going to take time off. I'm doing too much. Yeah, I remember the fantasy sports last year. Okay, what is it? That beeping noise. We're monitoring your network status. That's good. My VPN is off. Okay, but I'm protected. I got Norton 360. How many of you, look at this thing, still not holding? We're still building lower lows, folks. As long as this happens, there you go. There we go. We're down to 50. So we're building lower lows at the moment. Another drop, and that's it. Okay, let's see. What do we got? 39.25 on the contract now. 39.25 on the put. All right, 39.25 makes 39.30 on the call. Okay, that brings us right to out of the money. And as far as the SPY, we're at 393 on the call and 392 on the put. So that has changed. Everything has changed. All right. So if you look at it again right this second, you got, what did I say? 390. 390. That's 30. And then we got 25. And on the put, we'd have 392 on the SPY and 393 on the call. And Tesla, see if that changed. I think it's the same, 182 and 180. Okay, so here's your contracts right now. This is what we're looking at since we had the drop. But as it goes back up, you can add 39.30 and then 39.35 again. The other ones aren't really changing much. But I told you it'll come down. So we see now we have 392.50. Let's see if that made that contract cheap. Well, cheaper, let's say. It's 39.25 is still the contract at 43 on the delta, which is fine. Let's see if we're going to drop. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see if it's going to fill the gap. 80, 82, still going up. It's filling the gap back up to 393. Let's see. I think that it's filling the gap. What are the thoughts here in the room? What are you all thinking right now? Anybody thinking? Oh, I said, are you thinking? And 3 people left. I guess they're not thinking. They already had a thought and ran on it. Okay. What's Deck doing? Hold on. I don't know why his weapon needle went out. I have it on. Oh, yeah, he redid it. Reload it. Let's see if it works. I told you it would come back up. Be careful. Not sharing it this time. Okay. So there's no scream. And what you got to do is you got to get rid of it. Got to end it and start again. That means he refreshed everything. Refresh his page like he did. Okay, there we go. And let me do his page real quick. I got to keep an eye. What was the, he said he's going to raise the rates again. So, oh, Deck's gone. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's why. He never put his weapon-auto back on. All right. So I guess I'm the only one really live at the moment. Deck took off. I was seeing the old part. And there is nothing. Okay, might as well put all the sound off. You know what? I can leave it on just in case he comes in. Well, I won't hear it. Won't hear it on the webinar. That's where my sound comes from. So that one's done. I wish he would reload it. See, he ran out. Okay, it is what it is. Let's see real quick. Oh. All right, and the contract should be 39.25. Let me see if that's still right. I have 39.25. It's 39.30 and 39.35 since it went up. But if it pulls back down, so you can put that up. See, if you're not in it, then you correct them. 39.30 on the put, 39.35 on the call. Calls are always higher than puts. Remember that. It's always going to be higher. Oh, damn. 39.30 and 35 right now. Let's see. We're at the 13 exponential. We want to see if it's going to hold this position or it's going to climb higher. Boy, that's an old one. I gotta put that new one up there. Give me a second here. I'll take a picture, send it to an email. Let's see what I. Oh shoot! Come on. There you go. Okay, I'm back. Got the upper doji. Could mean, come on, come on, come on, come on. Send it. Send. I like to update my charts, the things that I post on board. So I always try to update them when possible. Got it. Okay. Then I got to go into my email real quick. Should be closed. It is. Lunchtime. While I'm looking for that, let's do this real quick. This is actually my favorite lunch sign. All right. And where was I? Where was I? Oh, mail. Okay. This down a little bit. Okay. Copy and replace. Okay, I should have the new one in there now. And I do. Excellent. Okay. Personal active trader. Give me 2 seconds. And I'm back. Still in a channel type anyway. YouTube. Crypto. Log into your crypto account. Okay. Crypto. Let's see. Crypto. Weeble. All right, that's good enough right now. Got them all. Got them all. Let's go. Let's just see real quick. 10 in the spam. There's nothing here I want. Leave forever. All right, that takes me out of there. I'm done with that. And you can see we're still waiting for that pull up. So we're still in that channel. Okay. As far as our contracts, we're still at that 39.25 on the put. It goes up and down. Every time it goes up, it's back to 39.30. As it goes down, it goes lower. So right now, I'm going to still leave it at 39.25. The put, I think eventually it's going to get tired, and I think we're going to see a big drop. I think that's what we're all waiting for, right? And right now, if we look at FinViz real quick, I don't want to block that. I'll look at somewhere else. 397. We were up over 400 before. We're still at 394. We're still very strong. Very, very strong. So, I'm just so afraid if I do that contract now, it'll go the other way. I'm not going to chase it, especially on the bottom. You're going to do the put. Wait till it gets to about here. See if we get there. We're still holding. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. There's 4 touch, right? Around 50, 56, 55. Let's see. So what's on Mara? Mara. Mara is crypto. I would say it should be going up because crypto's been going up. Miraculously, you've seen crypto go from back to $19,000 the end of last week. We're at almost 26,000. So Mara's strong. Mara's a good stock. Riot may be another one. Also, check out Riot. RIOT. These are crypto stocks. I put it on the board. I can look at it. And that one's up 97 cents. So Mara's a little stronger. They're both right there, okay? And they're both around the same price. So as crypto goes up, these stocks will go up. If somebody can, I have no problem with this. Can you go and there's a list of crypto stocks. if you can put them on. I just heard Webanito come back. Let's see. Let's see if it came back. Looks like it might have come back. Let's see, reload. That's not for me anyway. It's for Deck. Okay, he might have redone it finally. Webanito, yeah, he just wrote Webanito's back up. You see, I heard the noise. That's why I leave my volume up slightly so I can hear it. And I go, and I have my volume on very low, but I could hear it. I don't know if anybody else heard it. So it says Webanito is back up. Well, I told you, Deck, and I wasn't even in your room when I told you. Because I keep an eye on all rooms, folks. You know, I'm the all-around moderator. I'm like the chat police, you know. Deck's right-hand man. That's what he said. He said, "You're on my right. Don't you ever leave." He did say that to me. He goes to me. Let's see. This is pretty cool. I spoke to him the other day for about 45 minutes, but he was texting me before that. I talked to him on the way to the airport when he's going to Orlando. Just talked to Kush, said you are coming up. He has room for you. Some people are staying till Sunday. Talked to Kush. He just invited me to help, so I'm going. Keep growing and doing well. I love having you here every day. I never want you to leave. I never want you to leave, he said to me. Just that statement alone means I need to get a raise. I got to go from at least $4 an hour to $5, right? Slave labor. I feel like that the Mexican who came to the United States and they'll work for anything. Food. We will work for food. Yeah, speaking of the devil, right? Watch Madness walks away free year of Tradecaster. I'd like to get a free year of Tradecaster. Mara put contracts. Let me take a quick look at that. I'm gonna look over here. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Let me see. Mara. It would have to be March 17th, which is Friday. What I'm interested in to look at is the volume and open interest, and it's got plenty. But the puts, plenty open interest. It's fine. The open interest is fine. So if you were going to do, and the price is cheap, you could do, as long as this continues to go up, you could for 44 cents, you're at a 45 on the Delta. You can go a little in. You could stay just in the money at 68 cents. So for Mara, okay, here we go. For Mara, contract would be 317, which is Friday. Okay, your call, just say right out of the money, will be $8. Okay, $8, and your put would be $7.50. So this one goes every 50 cents, $7.50. So wherever the price, Mara is at $7.71. So you always go above. The put would be at $7.50, and the call would be at $8. And that's just what I just put. There you go. All right. There you go. Let me make sure that things beep so I don't keep hearing the beeps. I'll hear them anyway because they're Deck. If Deck put something on there, I'm going to hear it. And Mara contracts. So who else is beeping? Who else is open? That's weird. Why am I hearing the beep? It's got to be Deck's room. Let me put, yeah, I got to leave tag messages. All right, you got that? Clutch trades? Does that help you? Let me just check Riot real quick. And there's the, see, I missed the pullback. Riot has contracts. Riot also has contracts at 26 cents. They're also at $7.50 and $7. $7.50 on the call. So Riot, let's see. If you're doing Riot, R-I-O-T, would be a call of $7.50 and a put of $7. There's your other one. All right, and they both have good. Let me say, I like the Mara a little better than the Riot right now. All right, let me put this back to SPX. Get me a list of all the. That's your job now. You got to give me a list of all the crypto stocks. There is a list out there. I have it, but I don't have the time to go running to look for it. And here we got this pullback now. All right, so that's going to bring us back to right here. at 25. So you can see we are pulling back. We are coming down. And let's bring this one down now to about 393. That'll put us in a 75-cent channel. All right. And that's perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it. All right. So you can see we are starting to drop, folks. Contract right now on the put would be 39.20 and 39.25. 39.20. All right. And 39.25 on the call. So if you think it's going to go back up. All right. There we go. Tesla still in the same place, 182.50 and 180, and the SPY will still be at 392, 393. Oh my God, I'm missing this whole boat. I'm missing everything here today. We aren't doing anything right now. Let's keep focused, okay? Let's keep focused. You don't have to say hello to me. Let's just keep focused, folks. We are going down. All right, 382. Keep focus. Watch for more of a short. I think I want to agree with him. AK. Right now we're at 39.20. So 39. That's what I'm on right now. Let's see. Be careful. Want to see a little spike up? You don't have to say hello to me. Ha ha. I want to stop looking at the board. I'm trying to keep focused on the chart. And every time somebody puts something on the board, I hear beep beep. And then I look over and then I miss what's happening. That's why. Okay. So there's a lot of people here I'd love to say hello to. And I'm saying hello. But let's watch for the pullback here. Ready? Come on. Missing it. Oh, come on. Okay, come on. All right. Just to say that I did something today, I didn't want to say I didn't do anything. I just made a quick $100 in a matter of 9 and 14 is 23 seconds. I made $100. All right. I just wanted to say I was on the board. I really wasn't going to trade today, so I did real quick. I got in on a 39.20 put. I got it at 970 and out at 990. Quick 20 cents. That's it. I'm not telling you to do that. What's the new SPY price target for this dip? Well, SPY, I don't know. 392 right now. We're holding support at 392. Let's just keep an eye on where we're at. I don't have a crystal ball, and all the alerts that I put out so far have been spot on, and I want to keep it that way. So making premonitions of where I think the market's going to go when we're talking about the most heavily manipulated stock is ridiculousness. Okay, there's no reasons. Right now, look at the news. Citron tweets. Citron has been an active participant on Twitter. Big deal. So that would affect Twitter. Then we got Moody's outlook on the U.S. banking system to negative. That's not good. That would bring the markets back down. You know, it's a lot how people feel about the markets. And look at this. I got out and boom, it went back up. So that's why I did a quick one, made a quick $100. Right now we're at still 39.25 on the contract. So the contract just moved slightly from 39.20 to 39.25 and 30 on the put on the call. I mean, so if you're on a call, that changed. If you're not in anything, I change my contracts. But I think right now we're going to get a little bit hit on here, and I think we'll bounce off this, and let's see what happens, and maybe pull back down again. So 39.25. I'm watching the contract. You're welcome, Saint. What did I say for? Oh, and you don't need to use caps. We don't use caps in here. All right. The only thing we use caps, which you didn't do for proper format, is this. Okay. Anytime you put a stock, do this. Okay. Otherwise, I got to stop what I'm doing to correct you. And we're still going. Here we go. So we're coming back up. We're coming back up. I'm still going to leave my right here at 390. Right there, 8. I'm going to leave it at 392. But here we come back up again. We might bring this down a little bit. We're at 393. Let's bring this to 392.75. I don't know if we're going to get over 50 yet, but let's just say right now we're looking like this. Our upper target doesn't really exist right now. I just leave it up there. Our upper target would be this, it's 394. So that would be my upper target. I'm going to bring this up and say 394.25 just to put it out of the way. It'll be just above the upper VWAP, which is here, okay? But right now, I'm not worried about my upper target. We could end up with a lower, but as long as we're above the VWAP, it's an upper target. As we go below, that's a lower target, okay? So at this point, let's see where we are. We're all good. I made a quick $100, one contract, and the contract was only, and look at that. I got out and look what happened. So I got out quick. That's why I take my money where I can. I was only in for, let's see, 14, 3, where the heck is it? Wow, disappeared. That's weird. Oh, here it is, 12:08:09. So that's 9 seconds and 14 below. I got into 46 seconds. So that's 14 to 9. It's 23-second trade. That's it. That's a scalp, folks. That's what we do here. We scalp stocks. Sometimes we stay in longer. Now, look at Tesla. Tesla just started. Maybe Tesla is pushing the way right now. Okay, because Tesla just got a push from let's see, 180, 175. And let's say now it's got resistance of 182. All right? That brings it up a little bit. We're still bullish on Tesla. We're still bullish on the SPY. And I'm still bullish on this pure protein, and I'm making $25,000 over the last 8 days with my crypto. It's mining. I'm doing mining this week. So I put in 110,000 and I'm getting back 135. Not bad for a week's work, 25 grand. My resistance line probably is 392.75. We're about to hit it right now. And my support is at 392. If you were making your lines to look at my chart, your lines would be the same. But somebody's probably in school today, and he's probably doing this on his phone when he's not supposed to be. But I won't tell. Teacher! Teacher! I won't say. You're going to make a great trader one day. I wish I could learn at your age, for real. I really wish I learned this at your age. You're so going to be so far ahead of me one day. And that's great. It is. Sorry, I'm chewing on this thing. I'm losing some teeth. The next step on that 135,000 is to bring it to in my crypto. My goal is 300,000. When it gets to 300,000, I'm going to put it into another mining, and that'll be a 10-day mine for 15. I'll make $82,000 over 10 days on 300,000. That'll put me up to over 100 grand for less than probably 3 months of trading in crypto. And in between, I'm going to be doing some crypto options, looking for 10% income per day. I should screenshot a few of the things that I'm talking about. I have them. I don't know. I wish I could put them straight into, what do you call it? Let me see. Musical trader. Let me just see. DVEX charts. This shows. Oh, you know what? I got this. I'm going to show you folks. Oh, it shows me in the background with the camera. That's pretty funny. That's okay. You can deal with me. You know what I am. Not like I'm trying to hide. Okay, A to Z. Come on, open up. There we go. All right. I'm going to put that on to show what I'm doing with the mining, to show you guys how much and the different plateaus of what I did and why I'm getting where I got. My first 8 days in this, I made, hold on 1 second. Oh, there's my first trade. Okay, and take that out. Okay, take that off. Those go to right there. Okay, let me open this up. Got it. Okay, I gotta rename those things. Hold on. I hate that. I gotta rename something else. Let's call that number 44. good enough. Then I can move this here. I got it. And I just want to close my mail. I don't like to leave anything open. Gives people a back door. So if you look now, let's see. This is the mining chart that I'm telling you about. All right. Hopefully you can see it. This. You can see me in the background taking the picture. Okay. Now, if you look at the first one, you'll see it's called limit stock staking. It says $100 minimum. You can put up to 10,000. So you put 10,000, and in 2 days you end up with $12,000. You make $2,000, and I did that. Then the next one says minimum of 10,000. My mistake was, or did I do that? What should I put in on this one? 10,000. I put in. Come on, there we go. 50 at 21. Well, if you put in 50,000, you get back $4,500. Let's see, 10,000. But I only put on the V10. I could have put up to 50, and I didn't, and that was my mistake. I gave away money. I only put in about 12,000 and change. Here it is, 12,912, and I ended up making in 5 days at is that the one? No, that's not the one. V10. 12,912, I think I put in. That's it. I should have put in a lot more. That was my mistake. And I ended up making on that one, well, what is it? 39, 40%, 48, it's 120. So again, times about 120 on that. And I ended up with 15. The only thing I know, I have to sit there and figure it out. But I ended up, I'll give you the, for that one there, hold on. I'll give you the link. I have it up in my alerts. I always put it up there. This is the newest link right here. And you should use this one. If you use anything else, I won't help you. If you use this one and you do join, I get a little bonus on anything you put in there. Okay, it's a sign up bonus. So use my site, and once you've signed up, I'll know. But you also have to be able to bring your money from one place to another. So I use crypto.com. I don't know that I have a sign up for that one. So just go to crypto.com. So I brought my money not this Monday, 2 Mondays ago. I sent $38,000, $37,900, and I sent that money at 8:30 in the morning. I did a wire. By 11 o'clock, it was already in DBEX, and I was already trading. So that's where I put the 50 grand in. I'm already at the next one. I did 50,000, and right now I'm at the 100,000. I put 110,000 in. That one's 100,000 is 8. There it is, 8 day. I'm already on day 5. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, I get the rest, all my money. At Thursday, I'll have 135K in my account, and I'm up. I am up. Let's see, 25 on this one, 14. I'm up about $40,000 since, let's say, February 1st. Is that okay? 40 grand. The next one is the big one. It's about $80,000. My goal is to bring my account to $500,000 within 6 months. I think I'll do it faster. I have someone helping me, and I'm going to help a couple of others. I'm not going to take too many under my wing, just a couple. People who are very serious. I don't have time for the little guy. Sorry. And when I say little guy, if you can't put $10,000 in to make $2,000, forget it. You're not ready for the crypto mining. And you'll waste it because you only get one shot. At each one of those, you only get one shot. You say, oh, limit stalking, I'll do it over and over and over. No, one time. Then you go to the next one, one time. You cannot go back later and say, oh, I want to do V2 again. One time. That's it. Okay, so I'm telling you. So right now, we're in the channel. Okay. What channel we're on, I don't know. Anybody watching TV? Let's see. Let's take the Bluetooth off. I don't need that. Okay. So right now we're in that channel. We've been in this particular channel. We might be able to move the channel up a little bit. I don't know that I want to because we're so close. But we're in this channel since right here at about 11:45. So it's what, about 40 minutes? 45 minutes? 40, that's 20, 30, 45 minutes. Yeah, 45 minutes. So right there in the middle. I don't know if it's going to go up. I don't know if it's going to go down. Right now, if we were to draw, okay, a little bit of a trend, okay, we go to the high of the day, which is up here, all right, but I got to bring it across. I got to do it from here, and I don't think I can even get a full measurement because from here to, let's say, right there, okay, boom. Let's get rid of the right extension. Come on, trend line, right. And then we're going to take from here and bring it down to here. So you see what's happening right now? We're stepping down. Remember I did this last week for you guys? And now we're going to get rid, watch, of the left one. Cancel left on trend line. I think it's 34. All right, there's my, what do you call it? So if I activate this, activate 34. I just want to bring it up a tiny bit. There we go. Bang, bango. And then we do it from here. I want to bring it just a little. I want to leave it on my 13, not on my, what do you call it? So bingo, right there. All right, so you can see what's happening from the time we hit, and I'm going to bring this and just get rid of my top, cancel left. All right. So really, we went from here. We're still in there. So you can see we went from here. There's our high, which is 3. Oh, I hit it right on the nose. Wow. To right there. All right. So right there. So you can see what's happening from the time we hit the top. Let's take this one and remove, cancel right, etc. All right. You see the step? I just built a ladder. So we came across from the high. We came slightly down. Not much. All right. From just about 5 cents. Then all of a sudden we get a bigger downcline. So now we're descending, and then from there, look what happens. We just drop. So you can see we have a descending. Don't forget to go back and do this. I could have done it from the bottom too. So I could go across. Let's go into about 3 minutes. That gives me a whole chart. And I can go from my bottom, which is about right there. If I go in right now and I look at from my daily, and I say, what is my bottom? And I believe it's 390, 191, 390, no, 389.90. 380 days range, 389.90. Okay, 389.90. So what I would do is I go back here, all right, and I do this, and I go to 389.90. It should be around right there. So there it is, 389.90, perfect. And then I bring it to where we're at right now. I'll go further and just cap it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cap a little lower. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do now is on this one, we're going to cancel left extension. So you know exactly where we put it from. And then I'm going to go back to my 1 minute. All right. And what this is going to show me at this point, all right, is my daily pretty much, okay, where I'm at. I could have done a straight line, but it would have been up and down and up and down if I brought it from right from here to right there. You see every time it went through and through it. I could do that. All right, here's the trend line. See what's happening? Let's see if it holds that trend line. All right, that's a now trend line. All right, and if it doesn't, I can activate it a little bit. So I bring that down, and I can bring just a tinge up. That's what I wanted to do before. Remember I told you the 13? I didn't want to bring it to the candle. I wanted to bring it just above the 13. So it's right there. Because I think the 13 exponential is where my stock is hitting, and then it's reversing at that point right now. All right, and even if I extend it like this, you can see almost. Let me put this back so I can't move it. You got to go back to this. Wish it was on the bottom. Make it a lot easier. Okay, let's do that. If I do 2 minutes, it'll bring a little more in the chart, but I'm trying to watch the 1 minute. We know we're probably showing a reversal on 15 minutes. Let's see if I'm right. 5 day, here it is, 15 minute. See, there's the reversal on 15 minute, like I said. And if we go to 10 minute, it's probably a slight reversal, which it is right there. That's why I don't leave it there. I already know what it's doing, but let's say 5 minute, we're still showing that we should be doing puts, right? And now I'm on 1 minute, and I still show that, okay? So I can bring this in a little bit, make it a little smaller, and then bring this up a little bit, and then I can bring it down. All right, so now you got it on a 1 minute. And right now you should be in puts. Now, contracts have changed, and I didn't put them up there. 39.20 and 39.25. So you got 39.20 right now. If you're not in on a put, it should be, if you were going to, 39.20. And the call should be 39, and I'm changing mine, 39.25. Okay, now, if I look at the SPY, it should be 392 on the call, and it should be 391 on the put. And if you look at a Tesla, it's still the same, 182.50 and 180. That has not changed. Okay? Everybody got that? If not, go pull the tape back a little on your thing and listen to it again. I'm not a parrot. Anyway, what's up, Doc? All right, let's go down. There's our VWAP support. All right, there we go. And there's your put, 391.50. Right over, let's say 391.50 puts you right on. So I'm going to go to 45 to put me slightly below. Watch. You see, I'm slightly below. But 391.50 now is your support. And if that's your support, and we are going down still, 391.50, and that would make this 392. Let's keep the $1 in there right now. So we have a channel of $1. It makes it easy to see where you are in the channel. I do like it a little larger. I hate these smaller ones, probably because I'm older and my eyes are different. But I wish there was an in-between on that, but there isn't. Come on. All right, so there is your, I'm saying right there. I mean, your actual is probably 391.50. I'll tell you what. Let's put this back up. Let's put this up to 391. Let's see if it sits right. Actually, it's right on it. I don't like that. Let's go to 60. It's probably closer anyway to actual. It is 60. I'm going to even go a little bit more and say 65. All right. So 391.65. But you see, we're still coming down. We're still coming down. And then if I wanted to, I could stop right there. So what I could do, I'll show you. I'm not going to do it, but I could draw another step and bring this from here. Let's see, this is activated. Okay, let's put it right there. Okay, boom. That's good. It brought it right where I wanted it, right above the 13 there. But I could stop it there, and then stop it here, and then pull another step here. And you'd see we're continuing down. But right now, it could pull back up, so I'm going to leave it. What's that other line? This here was from, oh yeah, okay. That was the daily. So I'm going to pull this down and it's going to go, I'm going to put this daily down to, I'm going to leave it right at the VWAP, right at below the VWAP. What it's going to show me at this point is this. We are trending down. You can see it. We're in the squeeze and we're squeezing down, okay? You can see the squeeze at this point, all right? Let me just refresh this page for a second on this one. I got that in. Perfect. And let me look at this one real quick. Make sure I'm seeing you guys because I can't always tell. And we're good. Check. We're fine. All right. You see me good. You see me well and you hear me well, right? We're all good. Just like to check once in a while because I'm not watching. I don't have enough monitors to watch all that. If I had a big enough setup, I would have OBS open on one. I would see everything at one time and be able to be like a real audio video tech guy, you know, which I don't need to be because a lot of this is automatic and done for me. But I would learn how to tweak the systems out and possibly take out some of the delay in the programs themselves. They do that because they want to charge you money. They could absolutely make it like Webonito. They can make it like some other programs that are out there that are instant. When you hear me and you see me is at the time you really see me. You're not really seeing me. I'm like a star. Anybody know that when you look up at the stars, that's not where they are? Stars are where they were thousands of years ago. Stars in sky are not where you see them. I remember reading that a long time ago. Okay, what happened to the stars? Of course, they're still there. But because of the light pollution, the excessive, okay, of course, they're still there. Okay. This is really cool. So this is just on the stars. I'm only put this out for a few seconds. It says that, of course, they're there, but we can't see them because of the light pollution, the excessive and misdirected anthropogenic and artificial light that has evaded our night sky. Stars have helped shape human culture for thousands of years. You know what? That's not telling me what I want. I wanted something that says to me, our stars where we see them in the sky. Here we go. For the most part, the stars you see on the naked eye, that is, without a telescope, are still alive. These stars are usually no more than about 10,000 light years away. So the light we see them is about 10,000 years ago. 10,000 years ago. Because of the light, when we look at a star, that's where it was 10,000 years ago. So where is it today? We won't know for 10,000 years. So keep tuned and come back later. I just know I remember reading that as a kid, and it stuck out to me in my head. And I want to be a star, but then you may not see me. Well, maybe you'll see me, but not where you think you see me. All right? Okay. So, let's see right now. What are we doing? Okay. How come, and you see the push down? There we go. There we go. There we go. There's a little push right there. Okay. There's a little bit of a push. Let's activate this up a little bit. Let's bring it up a little further. I'm going to bring it up to about where it would be, where I think it's going to go. I'm going to leave it up a little further. Now you can see there's a reversal here, and you can see we're still in. We were in a squeeze down. Now we're starting to squeeze back up. So the question is, can we get back up to where we were, or is this just a temporary? But you know what? Tesla just got up to 182.60 with a new high of day. Wow. So 182.60 is the new resistance point, which is just at the upper VWAP, okay, plot. So if Tesla is pushing the markets, let's see. If you look here, look how green. The greenest of green is what moves this market. NVDA, MA, all right, Tesla, Google, Meta. There's a couple of others. There's a lot of really bright green. If you could pull them out by color, and then you could see what is leading this markets. All right. Plus these, which are your regular stocks. All right. We are starting to move back up again, folks. Are we going to see another higher day? That's the big question. Must be nice. I'll tell you what, Proby. I love Samsung. That's what I use. And 24, but I would check on the definition between 24 and 27. I think 27 may put you into a real definition, a lot higher than the 24s, but that's what I use is 23s. I'm using one Samsung, two Samsung, and one Dell. And then, of course, I got my laptop. And what I need on the top is two 26s. You know what? I would get a little higher definition, and I get my other chart on the board that I move over. I can't get it in here. It's just a little too small. We're still moving. We're still moving. Must be nice to have money. Remove, activate. Okay, let's move up a little more. We're still going. We're still going. Remember, my resistance is up higher. So if I go right there with where I'm at, right there, that's 30. I want to bring this up to about, you know what, 30. Let's bring it up to right about there. And I think that's going to bring me at 50, 52, somewhere around there. All right. Bingo. Let's just do that. I put it up higher than it really is. And it shows, okay, because I think that's where we're going right now. So be careful of your puts. Your calls are on the move. And let's take a quick look. And we've got right now 39.25 and 39.20. So you got 20 on a put and 25 on a call. So, but be careful. This can pull back at any time. Listen, wave spell. Listen, folks, all you new people in here, okay? Proper format, please, or it will be taken down. Proper format, and I want you to put things on the board, is this. It should look like this. I can't click on yours, but you can surely click on mine, right? So let's keep our format correct. Why did it just do that? Here, just to show you so you'll know in the future. This is for everybody, all right? It makes it easier. The new guy walks in the room and he doesn't know what Tesla is. You know, he's new, and you can't get the information. If you do that, you can click on mine. It'll bring you to Yahoo Finance. All right? Thank you. I appreciate it. And Deck even mentioned it in his room. He's getting a little more strict on there. I wish more people would, like AK and the Dom. They don't really care, but that's not fair to the new guys coming in. And the new guys are the ones who are doing it because they don't understand yet. But you'll get it. It takes time. It's okay. I made the same stupid mistakes. Believe me. Not that they're stupid, but I made the same mistakes when I first came here, and it took me a while. It was new to me. All right, I'm moving up my support on Tesla right now. I'm going to activate it, make it easier to call it. And I'm going to say about 185. Well, I'm 185. 181 right there. 182. So we're at 182. Okay, on Tesla. Oh, I hit it right on. 182 and we're on 83.22 at a new higher day again. It's bringing the markets up. So right now we are going forward, folks. We are going forward. Don't want to see you chasing the markets, but don't go with the trend. We're still at 39, 30, 39.25 and 39.20. 20 will be the put and 25. So right now, I expect a pullback at this point. Let's see what happens. And then our resistance right now, I know I'm going to bring it back down is, let's see, let's activate it and let's bring it down a little bit. Let's say, all intents and purposes, let's say 30. All right, 392.30 right there. And here we have, ready, 391. Let's bring this to 75. 391.75. I don't like such a tight channel, but that's about what we're at. Let's see, what do I got here? Make sure your hand is always right. Put this up a little and then move this. We're still moving. There we go. We are still moving up. That's why I left this up higher, because I had a feeling. And this one here, all right, now if we activate this one, all right, what we're going to do is move that one up to about there. And you can see what's happening to the squeeze. We're in a squeeze. You see the green dots? That shows we're already in a squeeze, and it's squeezing up still. And there you go. 392, we could end up seeing a new higher day. Maybe. Wow. Maybe not yet, but activate it. Let's move it up a little more. Let's just leave it like that. So you see how everything's starting to change to an upper formation? Okay. But remember, we're still from here. So if I brought this now, let's do this, okay? I'm going to bring this down. Watch. Watch this. Everything changed. So I can get rid of this line here. Watch this. I'm going to get rid of this one here. Remove it. And I'm going to get rid of this one here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to activate this one and bring it to here. There you go. So we straightened back out, and now you can see we don't need that other line because we lost everything in between. Where was I? Let's say 2 minutes. Okay, and let's get rid of this. That there. Put this here and bring this down. Okay, so you can see now as we came, because our high from here won't really reach there yet. Once it's high enough where we just need one line, I can bring one line across. But at this point, I like to show you the steps. So if you see the steps, you can see where we're at. We were coming down, and then we hit there. So everything in between now has changed because we've gone back up. And that has changed our contract. And now our contract is at 39.30 and 39.25. Is that about right? So if you're doing, let's say, SPX is call is 39.30 and put is 39.25. And if you're looking at the SPY, boy, my eyes are so glassy. If you're looking at the SPY, your call is now 184, and that puts your put at 183. Same date, which is today. And then if you're looking at Tesla, okay, Tesla, of course, we know is 317. It's the only time you can do it. Your call would be 185, 185, and now your put would be 182.50. That one came up also. And there's your contracts right now. All right? Makes sense? You understand how I'm doing this? I don't have to look up the chart each time. I know how contracts move. And you can learn that. All right? Some contracts move to, like Mara. We pulled up Mara before. Mara also moves by 50-cent contracts, I believe it was. So if you go to Mara, I think I put it up there before. It was 758, 859. Because it's a very cheap contract. This one's a little more expensive, so like Tesla goes 250 at a time. Make sense? You with me? Learning options. We're learning why we pick specific contracts. Do you see I never talk about the theta? And you hear Deck, he always talks about the theta. Why should I worry about the theta? Worry about the delta. The delta is what's going to pay you. You don't need to really know much about the other right now. Listen, if we take a contract every day, we take the same contract on a daily. Look at the pullback here. That's why I tell you to be careful. Remember, the only time the theta really comes that much more into play is at the last hour of the day and the last half hour. And truthfully, if you're new, stop trading at 3 o'clock. Just stop, okay? Take a break. Stop over trading. It's going to kill you. It kills me most of the time. when I do it. Sometimes I just jump in real quick and out, okay? But I'll tell you the truth, I try to stay away. All right, 183.50 on Tesla is now the actual resistance. 183.50, and we're going to put 182.50 as support. That made it a real tight, really tight. All right, we're going to try one more time here. We're not done. We're not done. What did we hit here? We hit 390.248. Look at the pullback. I'm not in anything, folks. But we see there's a lot of resistance. Next time you think, oh, when he gets back up there, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a put there. And that's the time it goes. You just don't know. You don't know. You've got to watch your volume. The volume is very, very important, okay? Must watch the volume. All right, what did I say on Tesla was contract 185. 185. I'm changing it on my contracts here. Not that I'm doing anything. I'm not. And then this one is 182.50 on the put. 182 point. There it is. It'll come up on your board. I should show you guys. Look at that pullback. Wow. Wow. You see the manipulation here? Look at this. Look at that. That was 473,000 shares. I told you somebody's got 400,000 earlier, didn't I? Look here. 400 again. 472, 400. Bam. All right. I told you, add these three together, you got 400. Add these, I guarantee it's 267. Let's see. And three, that's over 5 right there. There was 1 million shares right there. That was 1 million. So I told you there was somebody that had at least 400,000 shares manipulating this. They just cleaned up. They just took everybody from here, 392.26 to 48. You know how many on 25 cents? You know how many stop losses just got collected? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Lynn, just put it all in the pail. Thank you. That's what they did. All right. You know what? I may call them scumbags. You might call them that, but the truth is, they don't care about you. They're out to take your money. The point is, okay, be patient. What always comes down doesn't mean it's always coming back. So don't go by hope. We know that hope is not. You got to have a plan, folks. If you don't have a plan, you're making a mistake. Okay, and I make that mistake from time to time, and it costs me. Okay, it's not that I don't have a plan. It's just that I don't always stick to that plan. All right, who's calling me now? Hold on one second. Sorry. People using my son using my account, my phone number. Really mixed them up. Okay, so here we go. We're going to move this down a little bit. We're going to activate that and bring it down a little bit to here. And I see we lost our other line. Here it is. Okay, we didn't lose it. We just had to extend it to the right. There you go. All right. And now you can see what's happening. Our squeeze is going to get tighter and tighter, but squeeze what direction? That's the point. So if I take this one here and I activate it, let's do this and bring it down this to the red. And you can see that what's happening is we're getting tighter and tighter down. You see? So each time we're going up now, what are we doing? We're building lower lows. Lower here to here to here. So truthfully, even this shows an up click, okay? If I did the other way, it would be a parallel, but you would see the parallel. I would do it from here to here, all right? And you'd see the line difference. There'd be another line. It would be too crazy. That's why I'm not going to do it with you guys. But I would do it from here, let's say here, boom, right? And to like right there. And if you see what's happening, it's formed some sort of a parallel. all right? Which means that we're getting broader and broader. This is going to get wider and wider as this drops down, all right? And it's changing. Now, our whole channel is changing, but we are going down. I'm going to remove that. I don't want that line in there anyway. But I'm just showing you. That's what I would be doing. I don't like the parallel. I want to see the squeeze. I want to see the squeeze either up or down, all right? I could do it from here too, from right there. That would give me, but it's more like, at this point, it would be more like this, which is a support line. I don't need another support line. I'm not going to make that a trend. So I'm using my daily trend. And what do I mean when I say daily trend? I'm using my low point of the day. All right, there's my low point. Where is it? Actually, I didn't do it from there. Yeah. We want to keep it inside the actual. That's too far. I should have gone about 5 minutes. You want to go to right there. Let's see. Did I get it right? It might be off slightly. I think I took it from the low part of the day, which was about there. Yeah, it is. Or here. Was this lower? Wow. You know what? If that's lower, I didn't see that. Let's do this. Let's just change it for a second. I'll take this out. It's easy enough to change if it's wrong. It won't be that much of a difference, guaranteed. From here to here. Right there. All right? There we go. And we bring this back to the 1 minute for right now. And I'll bring this up a little bit. All right? And you can see the whole thing. Let's see. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. I don't like it on the 1 minute. It's too, I need to see more chart. There we go. That's too much chart. And the other was, all right. So you can see what's happening here. We started this morning. We went all the ways up. It was a beautiful climb. I mean, and that's what I didn't understand. When I opened up the thing, it was about 10 o'clock. I got up late this morning, and Deck's going, I'm going to wait till it gets to 393. It's like, well, why not get into a call here at 390? Why are you waiting for something to go up $3 to do a put? Because you love puts that much more? I'm going to do what's going to make me the money. He should have been in a put all along. I'm sorry. He should have been in a call all along until the 393 or close to it. Then he should have just got out, taken his profits, and done a put and held tight. And he was right. 393 was a good one. It went a little higher. But so what? Even if he held and he let's say he got it at 393 right there, 392, where is it? 393 something, 392.70. Around here, he started getting in, right? And then he cost averaged more here. So even if it got to there and that was the end, he still would have made money because it was coming back down eventually. Unless he chickened out and said, I think it's going to go even further. Or he might have waited for the break over 393.50, which it never did. So it came back down and he would have been in the money. So he should have done the call on the way up. It's got out just before his point of where he thought was the resistance. And then he should have got in for the put. You agree? Why not make both ways? Why wait $3 to something to get for your point? And he does that a lot, and I don't understand the move. I don't understand the strategy of it. Nope, I don't. Okay, 222. Wow, we're room 222. That's how many people are in here right now. 222 people. Got all those traders over there. Active. What's his name? Hold on. Still there. 315. Hold on. What is he looking at? AIMD. He hates when I do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want to see the face. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, just checking. All right, and here we are, back in the USSR, and we're still moving up. So again, contracts. If you're in the products right now, 39.25 on the call, 39.20 on the put. All right, 39. So it changed a little bit. 39.25. What did I write? 39.30. So you can see the XPX changed a little bit. So SPX right now, as it goes up, is call right now is 39.20. Wow, changed just as we're talking. 20 and put is 39.15. The other ones are still the same. I'm just changing this one. I know they're still the same because they work on different numbers than what we're working on. All right, Tesla's still Tesla now is 185. Maybe it did change. 185 and 182.50 on the put. So that is correct. And let's see, the SPY is 392, and I'm sorry, 392. SPY. Why does that say 184? That's not right. That's all wrong. You know what? I'm gonna redo this. This is wrong. I don't know what I did. I must have put Tesla's price in there for SPY. Nobody told me. Nobody caught that. All right, that's not good. So Tesla again, I said would be 185 and 182.50, and then hold on. Another day. See, I put something in his room. I knew he'd come in. SPY would be now 392 on the call, and the put would be 391. Okay, so all right, there's that. Tesla, pi, and there we go. Come on, there we go. What did I say? 39.25, and that would be 20. Okay, there you go. Another day of stock trading. Refresher will start in just a few minutes in my lobby today. Tell us how to find them. Trend lines. Put them in and trade them. Does anybody here need to know how to do trend lines and how to put them in? It's very simple. I just showed you. In fact, I just went over that. The same lesson he's about to give. That's really funny. Remember, you go here. See my mouse? See my mouse? You go to the hand. Go up to the trend line. You go to the high of the day, or wherever you can get down to the area. So if you have to go across, that's why I do the little bridge. And then you go from here and bring it down and bring it slightly above. And if it changes, all you do is activate it. Make sure your activate button is down and bring it to the top of the activation. Top of that, the doji. Bingo. And then the bottom one, you bring it from the low of the day, which we've already done, which is right here. In fact, we can get rid of the left extension so you can see exactly where we got this from. And right there, it moved a little bit. So if I want, I can activate it and I can bring it. Let's do it one more time. Activate, and I can bring that button right to, I want to bring it to there, but I don't think it moved. Let's see, hold on. Activate. Sometimes it gets a little tricky. It's on the cloud. It moved again. Getting it sometimes is not easy. All right. I can't get it. It's like I'm slipping off the cloud. Isn't that amazing? Let's try there. Okay. And I want to move it right under there. Bingo. I got it. Okay. Hey, that was tough. Now this side moved a little bit. So I'll go over here and I just activate. You got to find that thing right there, that bump. See the box? And I bring it down a little bit. And now you can see, and it won't move this side. But it did move that side, didn't it? Holy cow. Hold on. Let's see. I want to activate one more time. That's right there. Okay, right there. Let's see. That is pretty close. I got it tipped right there. And then this one's right there. So you can see, what it does is it gives me the pattern to see the actual, who is that? Who's doing that? I shouldn't be getting those signals here. Let me turn this one off. Must be Deck's room. And Deck. Oh, Spy Probe. He keeps sending me stuff. Whenever he sends me stuff, it clicks. I'll get rid of that. Okay. And let me put this one on here on off. All right, that should stop. I don't like the beeping noises. All right, so you can see here, that's our trend lines. That's all there is. Start at the high of the day. If you cannot reach it, see, if I went from here to here, I would go through all these stocks. So I'm showing you the step. I went to here to here. See, I can continue this. Watch. Extreme extent to right. There's your line. It's no good anymore. So then if I take this line and I want to activate it, All right, it's over here. I don't want it there. I'd have to bring it down, but you see, I'm going through all the stocks. That's why I didn't want to do it. So I did it to the top of the other one, and then I want to remove extension right. I see now it's no good because I moved the automation, which is good for you to learn why. So I want to bring it back to right there where I was, right there. And that shows me the step. You see, there's my step. It came down, and then this came down this way, and that's where we are now. And if you want, we can build another step going this way from here to there. All right, which would disqualify all this stuff. But all it shows me is that I'm either an ascending or descending. So what are we doing right now, folks? Traders, tell me, put it on the board. Ascending right now or descending? Which one? I'm waiting for you guys. I know you won't hear this for 9 seconds, but I want to know what you think. Are we ascending now or descending? And this is how we learn to draw trend lines and why, and what information it gives us and how important it is. Okay? Thank you. That's exactly right. He's the first. That's right. Descending. And that's important. All right, let's go to 2 minute. And right now, if I want, what I can do is I can go and take this and say, let me look at the 10 minute, right? I go to the 10-minute chart right there. Are we ascending or descending? You see that? Descending. If I go to 5 minute, what are we doing? We're still coming down. And that's why I don't always put it there. I want to see what's happening minute at a time, and we are descending. So what does that mean right now? What does that mean? That means if I take from right there, ready? Watch this. From right there, and I do this. Watch. I'm going to bring it a little further because I think we're going to hit back to the 13. So I go like that. So then what I'll do is I'll take this. I'll remove the left so you can see where I'm coming from. I'll take this one. I'll remove the right. Okay, cancel right. Come on, what happened? It's too far over, that's why. So you activate it. Where is it? I can't find it. So I got to go to a 5 minute. Watch. And I'll go here. Now we'll be able to do it. Activate it. Trend line. There we go. So I'm going to bring this one back into about right there. Boom. Right? Let's go here. That brings the line in. Let's bring it back up. Make it a little bigger. All right. So there's my line. There's my descending. So now you can see what's happening here. All right. And I can just move this one a little bit. And I can do this. And each time I can see where we are on the chart. I can see my whole, category of angles and stuff like that. Or if I want, I don't need this one here. If I don't want it, I can remove it. And I can just continue to use this one and extend it to my right. Okay. It's not gone. And it's still correct. I just removed the tail. You guys understand what I'm doing? And it shows me whether right now, what are we? Are we bullish or bearish? Well, we're right there. We're right at the money. So right now, we're neither bullish or bearish. We're right on the VWAP. But we came below the VWAP. Now we want to see if we bounce down off of it, we know we're going to continue down. If not, then we know right now, where is our support? Okay? Our support is right about 390, right there. I'm going to say my support right now is about 325. All right. So I'm going to say 391.25. There's our support. Deckmark. Okay. Could be a second rejection at VWAP. Yes, going up. That's what we want to see. We want to see if right now we're going to get, since it came below, if it rejects coming back up. SPY, fighting to stay above the VWAP. See, everything he's saying right now is everything we just talked about. That's exactly what we just said, isn't it? You see? So you can get the news secondhand or you can get it firsthand at the Active Trader. And for those of you that are new, I am the Active Trader, and this is my world. And I'm welcoming you into my bedroom. My bed's behind us, and I've got a banana, so be careful. I'm going to eat my banana. I need the potassium. All right? Anybody have any questions? How am I doing? If you're going to rate me right now from 1 to 10 on the information that I'm giving you, and the alerts that I'm giving you, not on my eating habits, how would you rate me? My chart's pretty much right on. I can do this one a little bit. I can activate this one, and I can pull it down a little bit right to the bottom of that line right there. And it widens the scope because we know where we can hit when we hit it. So we want to see them. We got a little broader channel. And right now, also, if we know that right now we're at what is it? Why is that in there? You should be able to read it off the line. There we go. 391.25. Then this, all right, is going to be down more about right. 391, let's say 75. All right, let's bring that down and say 75. 75. Why am I getting all this beeping noise? All right, I got Dex, his room. Deck's not in there anyway. I want him turned off. See, every time he puts something on his thing in his room, it beeps in here. And anytime he puts something in AK's room, Deck, it beeps in my room. So sorry about that. I know I hate those noises. Thank you. I'm learning a lot. Excellent. And that's why you're here, to learn. Right now, I'm sitting on my hand. All right, can anybody tell me right now, if you went into all products, what contract will we be at right now for the SPX? What contract will we be at right now for XPX? Anybody know? I'm changing mine right now. Okay, because it did change again. Come on, Deck, stop. It's a pain in the ass. Coming hot overbought stocks. Does anybody really care about the overbought stocks right now? Watching options, unless you want to buy and sell on the RSI. If you want to do the RSI and buy on you just bring up your watch list. See this? See the watch list? And then I go and I change my watch list, and I can go into right now into what I have is called an e-shortable stocks. Every stock in there that's shortable, for people that think or swim, and I can take my RSI and I can put this from high to low. There's overbought, overbought, overbought. Top 3 stocks. So I could think about if it was really slow, I could take the top 4 stocks and say, let me start on the top. PRVB, I can short the stock right now. As it comes down, I'll make money. Or I can stay with the options right now and not worry about this. I do it all, folks. I do day trading. I day trade stocks. I do more options than anything else. Why? Because my leverage is 100 to 1. I have a better chance of making more money or losing more money. Any questions? Put them on the board. I'm checking something real quick. Okay. Okay. A little more on this banana and I'm done. There we go. Got the rest. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Things got a little bit quiet right now, you know, as you can see, things quieted down. Lunch hour kind of starting right now. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of Deck's room in a second. Can't take all the beeping noises. Okay, let's get rid of that. And AK's room is, make sure this is off. No beeping. And then my room, I'm gonna have to ban him. I wonder if I can do that. Can I ban him? Oh, I can. I can mute him as a user. Comes in one time too many, I'm gonna mute him. Ha! Here's the pullback, folks. Okay, 39.15 contract just went up about let's see, $9.86, $2 on the contract. Missed it. Too busy watching other things. That brings us to a 39.10 contract right now. 39.10, 39.10 on the put and 39.15 on 39.15 on the call. That also brings us down to Let's see, Tesla still up there, 185, 182.50. And what's the other one? SPY would be 392 and 391 on the put. Say 390 on the put and 391. All right, so let's see, SPY would be call 391 and the put 390. And then you got SPX. The call is 39.20 and put is 39.15. I just happen to remember it. There you go. Just on those two. And look at that pullback. What a bummer. Missed it all. See? I looked away. Song by Eric Clapton from Derek and the Dominoes. I looked away. And when I did, she ran away. I looked away and she ran away. Let's see. I looked away. I love that song from the Layla album. Excellent, excellent stuff. Okay. Okay. Whoops, what happened there? All right, something happened. Just looking for something real quick. I can't believe this is still bouncing. Oh shit, what did I just do? Damn. Oh, come on. There it is. Do you use OD option? That's exactly ODTEs. Exactly what we're doing. Today's contracts, except on Tesla. Okay. Hold on. Somebody asked me. Hold on a question. It's lunchtime. Okay. So you can see now what's happening. We're still pulling back. You should be in the put right now. Let's see. Activate this down. And now let's bring it down to 390.50 as our, what did I say? 390.50. Let's see if it bounces here. And does that change, or what do you call it? 390.50. Our contract now, we're still in, oh, it did change. 39.05 on the put. 39.05. If you're not in yet, drop it to a 39.05 put. By doing what I do, it maximizes your delta every time. 39.10 on the call. 39.10, 39.05 on the put. Yes, I do use them. Let me just change this. Let's see, 39. I never put the other one in. I thought I put it on the board, but I forgot. Okay, it never went. SPY would be one. That wasn't right. One. Let's see. SPY would be 390 on that, and it'll be 391. 391, and Tesla is still 185. All right, 182.50. Still right there. That's close enough. Okay, there you go. Those are the contracts. I meant to put it up. ODTEs is ODTEs are today's contracts. Yes, you need to listen to my videos, because if you did, you would see. Shit, come on. You would see what I've been telling you all day. That's why you don't have to worry about the theta. Okay, and we are still dropping here. Let's see, where are we? Still dropping. I don't want to chase it. That brings us to 3,900 on the put now. 3,900. We are still dropping, folks. As long as we're dropping, don't fight the trend. And 40. Shit. And 40. Are we going to go lower, or are we going to bounce? Here comes the drop. Ready? I'm up 300. I had another contract. I got in 940 out at 980. So I did do one more. You heard the ching. I turned the volume off. But I did jump in one more because I don't want to tell people to do it since it's not live. And we're going to bring this down now to 390. I knew it would come down. I should have stayed in it. I should have stayed in because it's still dropping. Should have just stayed in it. And then here. Oh, shit. That's the wrong line. I didn't mean to that one. You know what? That's okay. But this one here should be, what did I say? 390. 390. Let's just put it 390 for right now. There is your, what do you call it? I'm going to take this line away for right now. It's just too much in the drawings. And you can still see we're going down. We're going further. Let's say 390. That's what I needed right there. I don't know how it got moved like that. But now it would be a new one to here. So I could take this away, and then I could take one from here to here. And there's another step. So if I edit this out, all right, I'm right on the line, which is perfect. I want it there. So what I'll do right now is I'm going to remove. Come on, I gotta be right on the line to do this. Cancel right extension. Then I'll go in here and I'll do this one more time. And I can take this from here. Ready? I'll just extend it and then do from, but you see where it's going now? I really could have been up a little higher. We're still dropping. Really dropping. Cancel left. Activate it. Okay, right there. And you can see we're dropping lower and lower and lower. Oh, duty. I'm sorry about that. How do we get that back? Uh-oh. I lost my lines. I lost everything. I hate when that happens. Oh, I know why. I got to do this. See, I always tell you, remember to do the hand, or you'll run into trouble. All right, let's go right there. Let's go up there. I would just minus it a little bit. Don't freak out. Just shout it out. Oh, and I should have stayed in that contract. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. To the lower VWAP. Oh, I hate myself. That was a perfect contract. Right now, I would be I was in at 940. It's at 1380. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I would have been up $2,000. I got out too soon. Unreal. Oh, I hate myself. That's what scalping will do. All right. We're at the lower VWAP. Look at this drop. Right now, new contract would be 38.90. 38.90. So I'm going to change my contract. 38.90. And we are still dropping. Wow, 38.90 is at this high? Wow. 38.90. Yeah, 14 a boy, the contracts got expensive. 38.85. 38.85. 38.85. 38.85. 12.80. And that means the other one would be a 38.90. Oh my gosh, I got out a couple of seconds too soon. 38.90 on the call. I'm not doing any calls right now. Unbelievable. I was in it to win it, and I got out too soon. Tesla also now. Tesla is down to 182.50 on the call. All right, and the put would be 180. That just dropped. Everything just dropped. The whole market just sank, going back to where we were. Oh my gosh, that was exciting, and I missed it. I screwed up. Oh, I hate when that happens. I got out just a couple of seconds. Couple of seconds too soon. 180, 125. I'll leave that there. Okay, what do we got here now? Unbelievable. Still dropping? No. Okay, we stopped. So let's activate this down. Bring it to about right there. Trend line support 389.25. 389.25. Let's bring this down to activate this. Let's bring this down to about 390.60. Just don't know how far it can push up back up. Let's see where it's going to put us. But we're definitely descending at this point, okay? So, wow, everything's stopped. What hit? NATO official said Supreme Allied Commander has briefed allies on the incident over the Black Sea. I didn't hear what happened. What happened? Black Sea. I did not say it today. NCS for strategy communications. What's the next one? A drone incident over Black Sea. See, I didn't hear any of the news today. Like I said, I got up late. And, wow. Did anybody get in that? Make some money? 30 cents on the SPX. Sold really early. So did I. I did the same thing. I got out. I got in at 940, out at 980, and a couple seconds later, it just dropped like a bomb. Sometimes you get lucky and you catch the drop by accident. And then you make thousands of dollars and you go, oh my God, I'm so happy. I can't believe I'm going to the beach. So. Okay, sorry about that. Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? Anybody in the put? Anybody was in the put? I mean, I keep calling them. Everybody sold too early and didn't expect it because we scalp and we take our profits where we can. And I'm telling you, I don't think it's done. I think we're going to see another drop, but I got to wait. I don't want to get caught in a spike, 28, 25. I'm in a 38.85, ready to pull the trigger. 38.85. That's a little low. It should be 38.90 at this point. 38.90. See, I'm always changing my contracts. You should be doing the same. 38.90 and 38.95 on the call. I'm more worried about SPX. Now, the SPY doesn't really matter. It's 390 or 389. All right, and let's see what's going to happen here, folks. Let's see what's going to happen. I expect the drop. I do. I expect the drop. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Fake outs. Fake out breakouts. Fake out breakouts. I got in at 385 something on the calls off a low shadow. That was my starter and couldn't get filled in my real position on the reversal up. Oh, you're doing calls. Okay. And you're doing, I don't know, are you doing the stock or are you doing contracts? And if you're doing contracts, there you go. You're on puts. You are also on puts. You're doing the actual stock? Wow. That takes a lot of money. Okay. Stock Mac. So I don't know why anybody would put that kind of money out when they could just do it. And there it is. I told you it was going to go down. There it is. Just another 50 cents. I just made another one. I'm up to 450. I just got in and out. 9 seconds. Just made another. So I'm up to 450. I'm 3 for 3 trades. And it's still dropping. I should have stayed. Oh my God. Again, it did that to me. 1240. It's at $13 on the contract. Unbelievable. All right. What's the contract now? Contract. Still 38.90. I think that's what I'm in. Oh my God. It's moving. Oh, look at this baby go. Be careful here. Jump up just as quick as it came down, or it can keep going. Oh, I was worried about this. $15. Okay, can't talk right this second. 15. Hold on, folks. That was some fake out, huh? 1340. What's happening? Boy, tricky times, tricky times. Anybody guess? What's the guesswork here now? Was an options, calls, and puts, not shares. Okay, gotcha. $90. What's going to happen here, folks? Markets are still dropping. 131 in the market. All right, the contracts right now are, let's see where we at, 3,900 and 39.95. 3,900, 39.05. 39.05 on the call. And 3,900. All right, will we bounce on the 13 or keep going? Let's see. Market just turned around. Very crucial point right here. I don't know what you should do, Proby. I can't answer that. You got to answer that yourself. Shit, come on. Okay, okay. Breakout there. 38.95. 38.95 on the put. 30. Holy shit. It won't let me trade. $38.90. 38.90 contract. Okay, you know what? I gotta go take a little lunch break. I'm feeling queasy inside, so I'll see you guys back in a little bit. Looks like be careful here. I don't know which way it's going, and I'll be back in about 20 minutes. Bye bye. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I'm gonna come on. Hold. What are you doing now? I'm not streaming. I don't feel good. It's unbelievable. What did they get out? 9?